What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in our London Bulldogs Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. It's week 14, and we're streaming live on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. Not if you're watching this now on YouTube. It'd be very unlikely unless you so happen to be watching this on, like, past around 10-15 p.m. Central Standard Time on one of the weekdays. Other than that, I don't expect you to, be able to go to the Twitch and, check that we're live. But for all of us that are here live, how you guys doing? What's up? Secret handshakes? Yeah, they don't know about it? Yep. YouTube doesn't know about it. Anyways, we just got done beating the Saints, which I honestly cannot remember what happened. Give me a refresher here. Trevor Lawrence, he ran something in, right? Yep, he did. It was a read option. That's what I remember. Aiken went to Superstar, and they had X Factor edge rushers. Okay, so that did nothing for me. Well, let's go to week 14. Why not? Why not? Yeah, Brooks is never going to force a fumble. Brooks is never going to get the contract. Brooks is going to be a free agent. But I will say it's hard to put him in free agency with that kind of talent. If he could just get, like, a speed or two, he'd be good. But a 5'11", 86 speed guy, just not that. Man, I want to re-sign him, but I can't, dude. Pat McAfee, I really don't want to re-sign. I mean, I want to re-sign him, but I just know he's going to suck. I'm still going to do it, whatever, dude. A 2.6 mil deal. It's ironic that, I mean, in real life, yeah, I guess even in real life, I don't think Pat McAfee's making $3 million a year, but he is having more fun, probably, and it is safer in general, so yeah, I'd say Pat McAfee would probably be pretty chill, just not taking that $3 million contract in real life. All right, here we go with the team. In case you haven't been watching the series, this is what we looking like. Yep, those are Englishes. Receivers are looking okay in overall, but I will say Bush, maybe we're just, stretching him down the field too much, but he just does not get many opportunities, and I want that to change. Dillon, I want him to get to Superstar because he's pretty much on par with getting that already, just on the end of season stats. Gilchrist with another upgrade, and then we were just talking about potentially putting Holton Hill on the trade block to see what kind of value he has. He's a good player, in theory, but overall, he just doesn't really play that special. He just doesn't play that specially, and ironically enough, Kemp, ever since getting his dev up, or two, actually, no, it was only one dev up, he was already star, really not, he really hasn't been playing as well either. Texans with Justin Herbert, they got a pretty damn good offense. We always face this team. We always do okay, but Chase Claypool is a guy that usually comes out of nowhere. I will say, last time we played him, I think he actually kind of had a down game, thankfully. Will that happen again? Who freaking knows? Good left guard, decent center, pretty rough right guard, and then right tackle's looking not great at all. AJ Epinesa at left end, right end Frank Clark with an 86 overall, Kenny Clark with a 98 overall. I always forget about Kenny Clark. He's the one guy I always forget about, and then once the game starts, I don't forget anymore. Laron Landry, that's a great name drop. Harold Landry, Jalen Rand, they got a lot of good defenders. Enough names. They just got good defenders. What do you want? Ooh! That's a great story for everyone. Benjamin Aiken with a +2 to catch in traffic, 1 to catch deep, a juke move, and medium route running, and then that massive +1 to speed, putting him at 91 for everything. Not a bad win at all. A 78 overall for Kirk. 1 hit power, probably doesn't matter, and then a power move, which, of course, that is what we're going for. Great guy who's actually been playing a lot of snaps lately. Gets a +2 to awareness and +1 to tackle. That's really not going to do much for him. And then Gilchrist, a guy that I have been trying to get to work on his own. Maybe, his man coverage sucks ass. I'm just going to field general to hope get a little bit of everything, It just is a little bit of everything. And it sucks. Great. Oh, they're in the ground. That's freshly poured concrete right there. I'm not sure, the strategy in that one, but, I suppose it's not going to be very easy to get tackled, but may lose some feeling in their ankles when it snaps off. Okay. Sure. Nice. Of course, a little bit of an overcast. Yeah. Legitimately, that, I know it's a meme at this rate, but that one legitimately kind of like, I just forgot about it in the background. It's kind of, it wasn't super bright already, and it just blinded me. Honestly, that did not feel good. It did not feel good at all. Playoff pitcher, the Texans 1 game back from the Steelers at this point. from the number 7 seed. Obviously, we're holding on to a pretty good seeding right now. Like, we're, what, like 4.5 games ahead? Realistically, if we win this game, we might already be in the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not gonna play it too chill, because obviously we can still land a potential number 1 seed, or just even in general, maybe land someone like the Texans, even though they're very good, but don't always play like it, as our first matchup, potentially, if they, make the playoffs and they win, whatever it may be. Of course, Justin Herbert, not great numbers. Completion percentage is okay. It seems like, what, 66% or something like that. It's pretty good, but overall, pretty pedestrian numbers. I don't know if it's Todd Gurley, causing that or not, but they're not really doing well, and they have a great offense, so you got to think the guy under center is potentially the main reason why. And, oh, Jesus, Todd. And really good job by Kemp. We just talked crap about him. He probably overheard it, because these freaking players, man, I tell you, no privacy at all with these guys around it. Makes a good play there, though. 4 seconds wasted. They must not have kicked the... Oh, what a... Yo, that dive was insane. Parsons with, like, one of the greatest run-stopping plays I've seen in the NFL. Play of the year, potentially, but obviously it doesn't really matter that much, so no one's really going to care, and it's going to hit him in the shoe. I've seen something like that happen where it's been intercepted off of something like that, so a bit lucky that it didn't bounce, right to Gilchrist there. It would have been a very fair interception. But yeah, 3 and out with technically 0 yards gained. That's a pretty good start in a big divisional matchup like this, where it's even more important for them than it is for us, really. As far as Daniel Parks goes, I mean, that makes Justin Herbert's numbers look worse, right? Especially when Justin Herbert's supposed to be the more experienced quarterback of the two. Not by a whole lot, but actually they're about the same, aren't they? They're like almost the same, actually, as you would expect Kenny Clark to get a piece of it, but he didn't get as much of a piece of it as I thought, so yeah, it could be worse. As we may and should be getting 1,000 yards on the season for Mr. Dillon. That's going to be sick. Speaking of one of the two, and Jesus, please, Clark. I don't know how the ball doesn't get up there, but it just apparently doesn't. Maybe we would have had Aiken a little bit more downfield, but I thought that Bush would have been the safer throw. We get about 6, maybe. We get close. And please, another just... Wow, if you love offense, boy, did you show up to the right game. Am I right, folks? Hell yeah. 6 offensive plays with 2 punts. Gotta love it. Park's gonna make me act up, for real. Park's gonna make himself unemployed at this rate, even though he's leading MVP, which is... It's a strange, it's a strange situation, isn't it? As Parsons trying to go for play of the year number 2. Off the edge, of course, way too fast this time. Todd Gurley having a very similar season to Dillon, but better, debatably. Can't remember seeing the carries, actually. And that's a really good cutback. And Gurley is just not going down with a single tackle at all today. Unfortunately, that will be another, well, not another first down, but the first down, the first down of the day for anyone. And the way they're moving, it looks like it's not going to be the first one on this drive, or the only one on this drive, I suppose. It is the first on this drive, no matter how you look at it. And what a play by Dom Williams. That was so clutch. Claypool did sell a bit, but I suppose maybe just a bit better of a play by Dom Williams. Is amazing. Only 2 yards gained in all, as it looks like it could be a run, and it's not going to be. Parsons on the outside, and what is Gilchrist doing? He tries to intercept a pass he has no business trying to for, and he just gets beat. Another first down. Not bad coverage, and he's going to throw that away smartly as he was about to get, speaking of railed, absolutely railed. That's it. Flowers on the double team. Should have somebody, and the only one that has anybody is them with another first down look. Herbert going right back to the money man today, at least, Marvin Jones. And at least we know this time it's not going to be a run. It could be a screen, though. It is not. I don't know where to go, and nobody's in sight as Ebron is going to get the catch and stiff arm all the way to the 17-yard line. No matter what we're running here, they seem to have an answer for it. To the outside, and damn it, 8 yards gained. They're just railing us. How do we stop them to a 3 and out again? Maybe, hey, maybe there's a trend. Maybe this will happen for us. It won't, but maybe it. Oh no, drop them. Step up. Ooh, they could have called PI. Thankfully, the ball was overthrown, and I imagine that's the main reason why they didn't, but I may or may not have entered a dance battle with Ebron, and when it was my turn, I chose to slow dance. And field goal Herbert. Good job. I thought he had the sit down to the tight end, but I think the pressure got there enough to force him into the air. They were smoking us on field. For us to hopefully hold them to a field goal, which we do, is a pretty big win. All right, so we have that look with Dillon, but it was all a ruse. We were trying to trick them into this defense so that we could run this play action, so that we could score this first down. Okay. I actually sounded like I knew what I was talking about for once. First down, Scotty Miller. And that is a pretty good throw, finding Aiken. I'm going to be honest, I forgot about half of the routes on the play, but, you know, we recovered, and here we are, first down again. Oh, Dillon, what is that? 4 yards gain. It should have been a first down. I know we prematurely trucked, but, I mean, you see a guy like Kenny Clark looking like he's about to eat you alive, you get a little scared, believe it or not. Yay. So at this point, it's not about getting the right personnel out there or, you know, tricking them. It's about you're just not going to run the ball today. And I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately, as Aiken's going to be my guy, and he's going to go aggressive. We're not going to go wait for the ball or go for the rack catch behind, or we're just going to go for the damn ball, and that's the result. And this looks like it's going to be another freaking, another cancellation here. And there's just no one open. I'm willing. That is not a bad play, all things considered. Parham, my dude, looking for the flag. I love that. That's what you got to do in the NFL. You got to look for the flag, man. It doesn't matter if you actually were flagged or not. Bush, and I got to be honest. I think this Daniel Parks fella doesn't like Bush. I mean, I'm a clean-shaven kind of guy myself, but I mean, there's just something that this guy doesn't like. And I was going to go with the screen, but I like the audible a little bit here. So let's do one of those. We're just going to have to chuck this because there's a guy by the name of King that said, you know what? You know I'm supposed to run around, but you know, I'm just going to pretend like my job isn't, you know, to do something. And that's what he did, unfortunately. We're going to kick the field goal, and that's going to go straight up and down through the uprights. Not a great first quarter, but at least we answered back with a drive of our own for some points. Here we go. Blacklock is a guy that doesn't really come in much, so I don't really expect much from him. As thankfully for once in I don't even know how many carries, Todd Gurley makes the completely wrong read. But that one was really bad. That was worse than Trent Richardson level. And hit as he's throwing. Kemp with the one-on-one jump ball win. Not many players say they can get that, right? Who was that on? Was that Auden Tate? Was that Auden Tate? He did that too. Let's go with the audible. Why is it so hard to get good help these days? Aiken. I mean, I saw it right away, but you know, I just don't trust anything in the Super Bowl. All right, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Dillon, when you stiff arm the wrong side of where they are, you're just waving. That's not stiff arming. That's just waving at people. So next time, you know, may want to switch the ball. We're just gonna run here, I think, and we're gonna take him a minute there because Aiken doesn't want to block. But it's okay. It's start of the second quarter. We're gonna be tied up at the 40 with only 2 yards to go. This is a massive first down. Dillon, quick throw could be the look. Are they gonna drop him back? They do. And we're just gonna low throw, and they almost intercept it. This is a tough decision because I feel like you kind of have to go for this if you don't have the field goal, and I don't think we have the field goal. We're going to be running the ball up the middle against Kenny Clark. It's going to be something we are going to regret, but we're still going to attempt it. And it's not something we regret because Kenny Clark actually gets blocked surprisingly, and then Dillon does the rest. One-on-one, has to break the tackle, does, and we extend the drive. What a play, dude. And Scotty Miller in between, going to get tackled for the first down. Not a bad little drive here. If Aiken's one-on-one, I'm taking it. He's not a one-on-one. Oh, off the edge. Our best lineman can't win a one-on-one. I get it, Terrell Landry. I get you're not going to win every matchup, but that's brutally bad. All right, PA shot cross, apparently, which is crossers. And almost picked off because once again, Sewell, a top 5 lineman in this league, or a top 5 tackle at minimum, comes up with another mistake. That's what I love to see. Could be Aiken's look, could be Parham. And I'm just going to kind of panic here, even with the 4 pass rushers, 6 blockers, and we're still going to be taking a sack there. That's harsh. Maybe should have set up something short, though, as this should be a good field goal, and we will get our second field goal up and good. We take the lead, but man, this is unfortunate and unsettling. I'm not saying OA is one of those guys, but like, you know. Oh, Ebron had a chance. It's going to be a fumble, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high because there's a very likely chance this is coming back. Loose ball. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that loose. So nothing like your mother. As Parsons in coverage. Used to play that. I mean, the guy that we had to recover for should recover for us, right? Like, that's hopefully. Flowers get... Okay, that's fine. 2nd and 8. They're going to... unluckily drop the ball, because if he would have caught that, that would have been a loss of yardage, I believe. Both offenses are really consistently bad today. And sacked. And there goes a lot of a loss there. That was a, what is that, a 14-yard loss? Sacked by, I believe, Kirkpatrick on the play. Herbert coughs it up. The lineman gets it, but McAllister, we were running the whole way, saw that play all the way, covering Gurley, looking back at the quarterback, and that is a massive loss. As we're going to try to outrun everyone, and we just can't. What a waste of a free agent. That's pretty shameless, I'll be honest. As King gains about 6. Speaking of shameless, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, Pkr Plays, at twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams, which we should have one tonight. Oh, nice play. He just kind of like sidearm darts. It's like a mix of like a Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford play. Really strange looking stuff, but it works, so I'll take it. Whatever pays the bills, I suppose. Play action, no. And that's going to be picked off because Scotty Miller doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Like, what is he doing? Like, hello. Great job, man. Good route running. I tried to float it over the defense because I thought at some point Scotty was actually going to run his route, and he decided to just stay shallow, I guess. A good press will do that to you, I suppose. And look at Kemp fighting off a freaking monster wide receiver and still holding on to Gurley at the same time. And that's going to be thrown away. So a pick sucks, but wow, both quarterbacks are really having themselves a day today, aren't they? Pick sucks, but if we can stop them to a 3 and out here, that would be, you know, it'd definitely feel less bad, right? And he's going to throw it away as we get the gaping pressure. There, for whatever reason, on 4th and 3, or 3rd and 3 anyways, they decided to set up for a longer pass and just like drags and slants, but you know, I'll take it. As Harris finally gets a spin, and it means nothing. And almost intercepted. The guy seen the route all day, apparently. He's seen that all of his freaking life. It's really not that good. Scotty is wide open, by the way, and finally runs his route. Of course, a little poorly thrown, but at least he finally runs his route, and I can actually get the ball to him. I was just like, that's pretty shameless, isn't it? Dillon, really good cutting. Gets about 5, 4.5, 5. Like, they've just been trying to stop the run for whatever reason, super desperately. And that ball is, I thought, overthrown, but I keep forgetting how big Parham is. Oh, here we go. And, I mean, he gets a little bit of him. Bush going to gain about 18 yards on the play. Good read option stuff. We're going to go low, and maybe a little too low, as that is severely underthrown. Aiken somehow magically comes up with the ball on that one. That is insane. This is kind of like levels, but it's not really levels. And no way number 55 just keeps coming back to the ball last second and making God-tier plays. Like, Bush is being covered perfectly by the best corner potentially in the league. We could have maybe gotten over there. He's not going to go, and Parks is just going to score. Bush doesn't want a touchdown. I motion him to the right side, and he just doesn't go there. Who is that across the field? That's Parsons, isn't it? That's not Parsons' fault at all. Get over there. And then Parsons recovers anyways. How much time do you need? We brought 5. How many players do you need? Kemp. Good D. Kemp is not to be tested, and guess what they keep doing? They keep testing him. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Gonna pretend to go in there with Gilchrist and then drop back, I think. And we didn't pretend enough. Well, maybe we pretended too hard as Brooks had a chance for that fumble force contract. Doesn't get it. Yeah, Parsons covered 2 guys. Where's the pass rush? Like, what is this? Like, can we get a little bit of success? No? Flowers inside, working on the double team, forces it out. We have 2 guys in coverage over there, unfortunately. Even though that little out route is probably going to destroy us. There it is. There it is. Oh, my. The inside out. Oh, no. Touchdown, Houston. I knew this wasn't going to be one of those games where Houston just gets destroyed. What a start to the drive, all the way to the 47-yard line. Wow. Play action. And he moves. Interception again for Luke Wilson. Not a great throw. Not a great decision when you're on the run like that, fading back as well. But he cuts back left when he's just sit where you are. Kirk trying to make a play. Parsons hesitates when he gets to the quarterback. Put a hand on him. Do something. Oh, great. Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's really good recovery speed by Kemp to get across the formation like that. When the communication lines weren't super great there. May go for the straight up bowl. It didn't really work. It's the spin. A little bit of a late hit, but doesn't matter anyways. They get it to Todd Gurley. Breaks a couple of tackles and takes it to the 38s. That may just be a field goal setup play. We'll see. Or not. I'm going to be honest. Outside of the takeaway thing, I'm very surprised. Are they in the sky or are they on the ground? I don't know. Whoa. No, thank you. No, thank you. Harris to start the second half. There's just no point, honestly. Like, what's the point? And there's just literally no one open. Aiken comes back to the ball, catches it for a gain of about 25 on the nose. And Luke Wilson had a chance at another one, but he sold a bit. And Bo Scarborough is going to get a lot of those yards back. Gains 10 on the first down play. All right, inside look. They're once again trying to stop the run. I'm still going to run it. Oh, King, I thought was going to break that tackle. It's fine, though. First down, King, 2 for 16. Exactly that. And with a guy like Dillon, we should not be trying to go outside the block. It's just not going to work. 7 for 13. Love it. All right, Dillon's going to get a lead block from King. I just don't want to sell the... Nah, we're going to go with the swing. They're going to be all over this, too, though. Watch. Quick throw to the outside. Thankfully, Aiken was playing the old man statue blocking scheme. And almost picked off by Simmons, who just clearly is not even in the same stratosphere as Scotty Miller when it comes to straight-up speed. He's just not. He's simply not, and he's playing from a trailing position. There's just no way. A little bit of wind against us, but that's a pretty good punt. I mean, we tried to dive. It was all right. And Kemp is in pretty good coverage, but slightly beaten there by the receiver. 4th and 10 from the 32. Gilchrist, and that is just perfect blocking. Gilchrist misses the dive. So freaking comical the way he dives, too. To the 43-yard line. Yeah, this has been one hell of a match so far. This has not been good. We just do not look like a team that's going to do anything in the postseason, even though with our record, you would expect us to do some damage. That just does not look like it's going to be the case. McAllister to the outside. Huge hit. Tried to catch him on that hurdle over his own lineman. Could not get there in time. Yeah. Screen. McAllister all over that. Makes the one-on-one tackle. Back-to-back plays. Stopping Todd Gurley dead. And then some. Not even just dead. Backwards. Dead would just be like, fair all is all. And he's just sitting there. But he got him backwards. And Kirk can't beat the freaking one-on-one. Forces the issue. And depending on the win situation, could be a tough field goal. 49 yards out to tie up the game. Almost entering the 4th. McAllister could be the culprit here. And he is not. A bit of a knuckleball, but it goes through. What a play, dude. That was insane. We're going to go with the play action. Pass game is like, I mean, it hasn't been great. Pick up that block. How? How? Did he just push him into us? We're going to go on the run. Please. Spin him. Oh, it was so close. What a play. Dillon tries to cut it. There's just not been there. He's really just not. We're looking at this for the out routes. Like, every time with out routes, I feel like I have to go low. I just feel like if I don't go low, I'm going to lose possession, unfortunately. Inside look, King. I mean, really, the only ground game we've had is King. And I don't know if it's just because he's way faster or if the lanes have just been better because of the style of run, but maybe it's inside zones, maybe it's not. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to run the ball for the rest of the game with Dillon, I don't think, unless we're at the goal line. We're going to go for the ball. Damn. It's not a bad decision to jump ball there. It was a good throw. It was a good look. Read option for Parks. That was a really good move to gain an extra 2 or 3 yards. Howard, really good effort there. Thankfully, Parks doesn't fumble. And we can't get out there. Throw it away. Damn it. Well, assuming we hit the field goal, which has just been the tail of the tape for today, we will regain the lead. Kick is up and good. Up by 3, 16-13, almost the start of the fourth. It's been a very tough matchup. Very tough. Technically. We sold. Ooh, Brooks. That's the opposite of a contract extension. That's a contract withdrawal you're going for now. May have been to one. As Hill, who is just, I mean, I will admit, there's a sizable speed difference there, but Holton, you're supposed to be the leading man. You can't be getting burned like that. That's a pretty bad beat, right? And once again, Kemp just all over it. Absolutely having himself a day. Potentially there again, you know? And he's going to get that there. Holton Hill, good hit, but getting destroyed again. Okay, we need some pressure because that's just been the main issue today is just no pressure. And good job, Dom. I figured they were going to play action-wise it, but, like, honestly, we almost sold there. Like, we almost just gave up the biggest lane of all time. He should have, I mean, honestly, he should have just still handed it off. I don't know if that was the right read or not, but Todd Gurley's faster, gets that acceleration going. He gains yards no matter what on that play, I imagine. And Todd Gurley getting some space to the outside, gains about 5 maybe. Right, Kirk? No, 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 no! Damn it! Nobody saw it. Nobody. No one on the entire team. And outside, why is Dom not covering that? Dom stops running with him. Ebron with another big play for the Houston Texans. 7 minutes left on the clock. We're down by 4. I don't even know if we have the physical skill in this game to even score a touchdown. And once again, you know, maybe this is the time for Deontay Harris to finally make a play. Get us some extra field position. Get us to the 40. I don't know, something. But no, it is not. You thought wrong. So frustrating having that guy around. It just reminds me of a mistake. As we go over the middle to Parham, who gets a very good look. Does it look like they were trying to put Epinesa in there? I mean, he dropped back okay for a big fella, but that's just... Why go from what's working, right? Like, that just doesn't seem any smart at all. There goes Parham again. Making some big boy plays. Try to switch hands, get a stiff arm in there. Out of bounds doesn't really matter. We're going to go back to Parham, and I don't even think the throw was there anyways, but Frank Clark decided, you know what? I'm just not even going to give you the chance to find out. I'm going to do what I've been doing. Inside look, and King tries to cut it back. We get nothing. A 2nd-10 run, hey, who expects Houston to be ready for the run, right? Who expects it on 2nd down? Good play call, right? Choose something I wouldn't expect. I mean, that is one hell of an attempt. I will say, it took us not a lot of time to get down here. Yep. 57-yard field goal, and it doinks off the left crossbar. That's not the crossbar. Left goalpost. Now, I'm not saying I want us to fail the stop, right? but it sure as hell would make me feel better. It sure as hell would, you know. It would make me feel pretty good. All right, Kirk, this is your time to shine, baby. Somebody come up! Oh, my God, Brooks, we need that fumble right now, buddy. Like, it would have mattered, but it wouldn't have mattered as in, like, oh, that costed us the win. Parsons, and he's still going to get the ball there. Of course, it will get him out of bounds, I suppose, but it'd be what it be. I mean, like, I don't know what to call. Like, I don't know what to call because, like, they don't, like they don't look like they're trying to waste the clock. And Holnell looks like he's trying to get kicked off the team. I'm going to be honest. Bringing the blitz, at this point, you would expect... Okay, I guess you're not going to... And Brooks knocks it out, thankfully. I thought he caught it. I thought that dude caught it off the tip. What are they doing? Like, are they just trying to show off? Like, your season still sucks. But, like, you're going to win against us. Congrats. You know, it happens. And they keep running the same play, and we can't stop it. And Ebron's going to get the first down. Okay, cool, dude. Good job. Now you would expect them to run it, right? Maybe. I mean, they're definitely winning now. Okay. Holy crap. They didn't run it once. They didn't run it once. We lead it up field. Good throw to Scotty. Hurry up, hurry up. I mean, it's not over. We just got to not make a bad happen. Throw it away. If he would have taken that sack, he would have taken, his family would have been taking him home in a bag. Almost called him a blag. I don't even know what that means. Let's go with the curl route to Aiken, even though they're going to cover it perfectly. Watch the free safety covers it. There you go, Parham. And you debatably kick the field goal. I think we got a couple attempts in us before we attempt a field goal that we'll probably miss. Aiken could be the look, but Simmons has been all over it today. Bush, pretty good read, actually. That was actually a tough read. Barely saw it. All right, to the 9-yard line. We get out of bounds. We're making some plays happen. Be nice to get a freaking touchdown. Do we bring Aiken to the end zone here? You know, risk it to Scotty. And, I mean, he wasn't really open, but he had enough leverage for that throw to be, you know, attemptable, I suppose. Parks for his second touchdown of the game, rushing, and we have life. And there's just no one open. Like, they block up perfectly. They press inside perfectly. There's nothing really to do there, unfortunately. That field goal, I mean, it affects things, I suppose, but ultimately, we're going to need to stop anyways, which I just don't see us having. Watch them not run it again. And Gurley is going to get a lot of yards on the first attempt, about 4 yards. Probably didn't set up perfectly, but once again, I just can't be 100% certain that they're actually even going to run the ball. And, okay, we actually stopped them this time. Do we just go for the full-on run defense play? They do have 3 wide receivers out here, but I got to think that they're going to be going for it. They're going to throw it. And, I mean, Duvall could not be any further. That's a press man, huh? All right, Houston Texans win the game. You can't win them all, unfortunately. You just can't win them all. We weren't perfect today, and I wouldn't say Houston was, but they were just a little bit better. Just a little bit better, and unfortunately, we couldn't cover a soul. We really couldn't. Had a couple of mistakes that really costed us in the interception department, and that's really where we lie, unfortunately. Still a really good season, though. What are we, 10-3 now? Houston, the stat line is pretty damn close, to be fair. Just the big one, that extra takeaway. That extra takeaway. I also don't remember, Kemp's interception, how big that was. It might have just been pretty much nothing. Of course, for Parks, who is leading man in MVP, I don't know if that's going to stay the same. Obviously, he did have the rushing touchdowns, but passing was... I mean, it was basically just a throw the ball up and hope for the damn best kind of game today. Aiken with 82 yards, Miller with 88, Bush with 52 yards, King with 22 yards. So sack totals, Kirkpatrick with 1, Sharp with 1, Landry with 1. They obviously had way more pressure than we did. Logan Wilson with 2 picks, perfect coverage all day. Kemp with 1 interception. We missed a field goal, which I don't think mattered in the end technically. I think we would have had to hit a 2-point conversion, which we failed anyways. So, unfortunately, that's the way it ends. Maybe it would have mattered. I don't know. I don't 100%. I can't really remember. This is what our gameplay sliders are as well. If anyone likes a super challenge that'll make you want to, Delete Madden. There you go. Williams. I suppose we should just go with slot because we kind of want man coverage, but we have to upgrade zone. And that's a very good upgrade. +2 to man, +1 to zone, and then another speed, which puts him up to 90. Really? Only 92 speed? I thought he was way faster than I guess not. Chase on. Be really nice to get a +3 to finesse here, but I mean, that's a lot to ask for. And yeah, he doesn't even get a single one. He gets an excel, though. A lot of speed and acceleration things today. 94 excel for him. That's massive. That's what she said. All right, that's pretty much going to be it for our Bulldogs video for today. Probably nothing on the second channel, but there will be a stream tonight, 100% on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, probably around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We might go till around 2 a.m. or so. Probably going to be doing some Bulldogs. Maybe we do back-to-back. We'll see how the numbers are. So if you guys want to see back-to-back, and you don't normally watch the streams, maybe come on by. I don't know. Of course, we will also most likely have a stream tomorrow. We obviously will have 2 videos up tomorrow, and you know, the old content grind continues. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, Jeromepkr Plays, and then once again, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. Anyways, that's about it. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video,